Happy Friday and happy Women's History Month, AP. We're happy to be coming to you with a new episode of Knightline News. Broadcasted from the state-of-the-art facilities here at Academy Park World News Headquarters, I am Jameer. And today is March 3rd, and it is a day one. And now, here is Russell with today's weather.
Thank you, Jameer. Today will be a high of 47 degrees with low of 43 and expected to be cloudy with occasional light rain in the afternoon. And now, Jameer, what are some of the things happening here at AP that students should know about?
Thank you, Russell. We'll be bringing you Women's History Month highlights a little later in the show. We hope you take advantage of opportunities throughout this month to celebrate the historical accomplishments of women throughout history. And now for news. This past Saturday, February 25th, Collindale Athletic Club opened their 34th annual Pee Wee basketball tournament. Freshman Shadira Robinson performed the national anthem before the first two games of the day. Here's a clip of her incredible singing. The tournament runs through this Sunday, March 5th, and the championship game will be played at 1 p.m. that day. Shadira will be performing the national anthem again before the championship game. We would love to see Academy Park students, especially our musical cast and basketball players, come out to support their peer and the future of Delco basketball. Players range in age from 6 to 8 years old, and tickets are only $3 per day to enter. The first game this Sunday, March 5th, will start around 11 a.m. and Shadira is scheduled to perform around 1 p.m. AP Frost Dance. Join us for an enchanted night next week on Friday, March 10th from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. in the AP Gymnasium. Tickets are $10 per person for the classes of 2025 and 2026 and can be purchased from Ms. Straub in room 332 or Dr. McCoach in room 103. We here at Knightline News would also like to congratulate Ms. Ryder for last week's highly successful Western Passion Festival. This is a long-standing and inspiring tradition where at AP that Ms. Ryder has always worked hard to make successful. This year, Ms. Ryder received help from Mrs. Pika, who gave her time and handled many of the responsibilities that are involved. In addition, several administrators, teachers, and parents showed up to support the event. Seniors, scan the QR codes that you see around the building or check the class Google Classroom to fill out the forms for class trip suggestions. We're using this to gauge interest in where students would like to go. Students, it is extremely important that you sign up for clubs. We cannot start clubs until everyone is signed up. Fill out the forms across from the office to sign up. And now, here is Callie with your horoscopes for today.
Thank you, Jameer. For today's horoscopes, if you are Aries, you need to exercise control today. You may feel a need to make changes in your daily routine in order to improve your circumstances. Taurus. Stay away from social unpleasantness or any forms of conflict today. You will find that unfinished projects will be most satisfying. Gemini. Be prepared to overcome frustrations and obstacles that will keep you from your work today. You may find you are being overly sensitive in certain encounters, so take measures to remain calm. Cancer. Don't take criticism too seriously. It might help you consider the source. Also, don't take too much pride in accomplishments that were too easily achieved. Leo. Try to make positive adjustments in your home environment today. Additionally, exercise will make you feel better and show results. Virgo. You need to put some trust in others. Don't second guess yourself. Just go to it. Libra. Be considerate and avoid being overly opinionated or arguments will ensure you will benefit from listening to the concerns of others. Scorpio. Don't let your emotions interfere with the work you have to do today, and be mindful of the way you are spending money. Sagittarius. You need to change of pace. You should consider what you are prioritizing and what you're putting off until later and decide if that makes sense. Capricorn. You can dazzle fellow students with your sense of humor and your charm. Just don't count on these attributes getting you out of your responsibilities. Aquarius, you may find relationships are not going as well as you like. Don't let this interfere with your responsibilities. Pisces, don't make mountains out of molehills. If you want to avoid conflict, new friendships may develop through projects you initiate. That is all for today's horoscopes. Now back to Jameer for more news.
Thank you, Callie. Hey students, remember that you should not be in the halls without a pass nor with your hoods up. Any student that is caught with the hood up or without a pass will not be given a warning and sent to the auditorium for immediate suspension. So remember, nice, get to class on time and keep those hoods off. Poetry Contest. The 34th Annual Young Poets of Delaware County Contest is here and seeking submissions. All children in grades 1 through 12 who live or attend school in Delaware County may submit one original poem. First, second, and third place winners in each grade level will be chosen. Winning poems will be published in the Delco Library's annual poetry anthology, and winning poets and their families are invited to an award ceremony and reading in May. Important announcement for seniors. Please nominate yourself or your peers for senior superlatives. Additionally, please send in your quote or comment in picture. Both forms can be found in the Class of 2023 Google Classroom page. And finally, if you're interested in purchasing a memory page in the yearbook or have any questions about superlatives, quotes, or pictures, see Mrs. Cluzo in the library. And now, in honor of Women's History Month, here's Callie with This Day in Women's History.
Thank you, Jameer. And now, in honor of Women's History Month, here are your historical highlights for today. Today is the birthday of Jackie Joyner Kersee, who is considered one of the world's greatest female athletes. Joyner Kersee holds the record in the long jump and the heptathlon. She won 3 gold, 1 silver, and 2 bronze medals in 4 Olympic Games. It is also the birthday of famed artist Isabel Bishop. After sampling various styles, Bishop settled on young, generally lower middle class office workers as subjects. Bishop's work was the focus of retrospective at the Whitney Museum of American Art in 1975, and she was honored with the Outstanding Achievement in Arts Award by President Carter in 1979. That is all for this day's in women's history. We hope you take the opportunity this month to look back on and celebrate the contributions of women throughout history. And now, back to Jameer with some sports, history, and birthday news.
Thank you, Callie. The AP Girls Lacrosse team is running a fundraiser for the next 2 weeks selling night swag. They have everything from hoodies and t-shirts to jackets, sweatpants, shorts, hats, blankets, bags, almost anything you could think of. Check out the shop at fancloth.shop/RDQWQ. Attention, boys of AP. Academy Park Baseball needs you. Trials are this Monday, March 6th through Wednesday, March 8th. Trials will be either at Collindale Borough Field on Clifton Avenue from 3:15 to 5:15, or at AP, starting at various times depending on weather. Please email Mr. Russo at nrusso@sedelco.org to get a baseball Google Classroom invite. And now for some history. Can you imagine where we will be without Alexander Graham Bell, the famous inventor of the telephone, whose birthday is today, March 3rd? Also, if you're a big Disney World fan, today on March 3rd, 1845, Florida was admitted as the 27th U.S. state. In addition, did you know that there are 7 celebrities whose birthdays are on March 3rd, and there's also 7 students that go to high school at AP who also have a birthday? So happy birthday to AP students Kyle Batchelor Cole, Nasir Daniele Allen, Anaya Harris, Miriam Masseray, Deshaun McGill, Zach Morrison, and Logan Rowan. In which celebrities Camila Cabello, Herschel Walker, George Miller, Julie Bowen, Jessica Biel, Laura Herring, and Catherine Watterson. That is your news for today. Remember, Knights, keep those electronics out of sight, those hoods off, those IDs visible, and only clear backpacks in classrooms. Thanks to Mr. Russo's journalism class for their contributions today. And remember, if you have an announcement that you would like to see included in our Knightline News broadcast, please email a completed draft of the announcement to Dr. S. Thank you for joining us today. Happy Women's History Month and have a great day, Knights.